All right, welcome back to, I suppose, the second part of most certainly this podcast. If you haven't listened to the first half of it, highly recommend it. You most certainly have. I have my latest guest in front of me, Edwina Nash. Again, most certainly the likes of the bioenergy therapist and her company, as well as her should be tagged in the show notes. Divine Awakening Holistic Therapists. Yes, we'll be checking all those out. So just before the likes of the break, myself and Edwina were talking about teaming up for an event in the near future. Isn't that right, Edwina?
Absolutely. So excited.
So yeah, I suppose if you start off by saying what we're going to be carrying out on the likes of that day, and then we can suppose move on from there.
Will I go into date and where it's on and
Yeah,
all
we can
that?
touch on. Yeah, we can definitely touch on that. Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect. So yeah, really excited about this event. And I suppose it's an event that we're bringing together. And just to touch on what you bring to it, what you and what we as a team, I suppose, bring to this event and what is possible for clients thereafter. I suppose I would have just shared there in the last episode about how I healed through the last few years with some mindset stuff, emotional stuff, but left the physical, nutritional bit slip. And so I suppose after we connected and I started your program and just experiencing the amazingness of it and the transition of it, I said, you know what, this gets to be part of what I bring to clients and what we bring to clients, but especially around the healing element of it and the transitional part that we get to include our physical bodies in that. So with that, myself and Coleman have decided to come together. We are running an event in Limerick on the 14th of October in the Strand Hotel. Incredibly excited for it. And what it is, it's an event around stepping into your power. And it's a high vibe mindset and transformational event. So it's really, really going to be amazing. I'm really excited for it. We have amazing guest speakers on the day, and what we're going to bring to the day is going to be just amazing. It's going to be amazing, inspiring, and empowering, and all of that. So yeah, really excited for that event.
Tell you what, it won't be long now on the 14th of October. We'll be around the corner. So again, if anyone is looking to come to this event, I recommend you either send myself a private message or Edwina. There'll be an Eventbrite link that you can get your most certainly hands on. There'll be sponsors with goodie bags. You going away out the door. We won't even announce some of those sponsors just as of yet. We'll leave them up to most certainly surprise guests, especially.
Absolutely.
Yeah, looking forward to that myself. But the whole idea of combining, I suppose, an overall idea of health, both looking after the mindset, both looking after the foods, the body, and everything else in between. It's the only idea that I've seen done at the moment in time. And that's the thing about it. This is unique, right? These are two individuals that are high vibe, and even more so in the likes of person. You could not literally expect to see anything else but fireworks taking off when this thing kicks off.
Yeah, absolutely. And the excitement of it, even in the run up, is amazing. And I suppose with the passion that both of us have in what we do, it is going to be an amazing day. And I'm so thoroughly excited for it. So anyone that decides to choose themselves for that day, and that's all it is, it's just choosing you, stepping outside of the current scenario, the current, if, and I'm not saying anybody is, but we can be in the same old cycle, the same old cycle. If you're hearing this podcast, it's for a reason. I'm all down that side of things, that things happen for a reason. You're supposed to be hearing it. And it means, get yourself over to this event to, experience more of what we can do with ourselves, can do for our lives, and for our families' lives as well, for everyone that we're surrounded by. And that's a little bit what we're going to bring to the day. It's going to be an amazing, high vibe, empowering day, absolutely.
Yeah. So again, what we're actually looking for is for people to connect with like-minded individuals. And this couldn't be a better opportunity to do that. Okay. This
Absolutely.
is most certainly a one and a lifetime opportunity. You're listening to this for a reason, as most certainly Edwina is after touching on. And for those people who are wondering who it's for, It's for you who are looking to excel at life. Okay, you're looking to improve your physical, your mental, and everything else in between. We'll be touching on goal setting. We'll be looking at nutrition. We'll be looking at how to heal. Okay, and as we mentioned that point again, it's hard to move on, hard to move forward if we can't let go of the past, and that's what we're doing. We can't change the past. We're going to change the future for the best, healthiest looking goddamn son of a gun that you can possibly be coming out the other side of it. All right. If you are interested in anything involved in that, even for a small second, a percentage of your body goes, oh, wouldn't mind a bit of that cake. And she's an organic cake at that. Yeah, send us a goddamn message and we will most certainly fill you in on the full details on how you can get your hands on a ticket. Because I'm going to tell you, it's going to be sold out. That's guaranteed. Right? Thoughts become things. It's going to be a sold out majorly event.
Absolutely. I'm so excited for it.
Yeah, amazing. Looking forward to it. Here, we won't even go too much further into it. Right, there'll be most certainly posts, and you can send us messages. We can send you on the full details along with the link for booking in for that event. But most certainly, before I let Edwina go, Edwina, please let the listeners where they can most certainly get in touch with yourself if they wanted to book with you going forward, or even just have any messages that they would like to most certainly share with yourself.
Yeah, perfect. So simply if you Google Edwina Nash Bioenergy, I'll come up, and contact details are there. I'm on social media platforms. So on Instagram, I'm there as the Intuitive Mindset Mentor. And I'm on Facebook as Divine Awakening Holistic Therapies. If anyone, like I suppose if you Google it, you'll get the phone number. I don't have a website or anything like that. Everything you need to know about me and what I do is up in the socials or there, and when you Google the business. So, and I have a podcast as well.
Oh, there we go.
I forgot about that. I just remembered that. Yeah, so I just this week did my very, very first podcast, a massive win. Still celebrating and still excited about that. So you can find that on Spotify. It is called Chasing Wellness with Edwina. So yeah.
Right, that's amazing. And I'm most certainly putting all those in the likes of the show notes at the end of today's podcast. So I always end these shows by saying, stay tuned, stay classy, and most certainly keep it organic.